Good. We need that right now.
No, yes, we do. Because I ain't got no topic tonight. I've been so busy and stuff. Y'all, I don't want
Yankees
to.
in the house, though. That's all I'm saying.
The
Yankees
Oh,
Mets in
in
the
the house.
house 4-2 winning, baby. Me and Victor
Game
gonna be
ain't
going
over.
at it in sports, boy. We
Game ain't
football.
over.
Oh, it ain't over. That's right. I'm ready
yeah,
to ride.
y'all do the most.
Yeah, we enjoy it. But that's what us guys do. We have fun.
Good, clean fun.
That's it. That's
Your
it.
show,
That's it. There you go. Turn my volume down.
y'all show is good, clean fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if we ain't talking
yeah.
about sports, we reading scripture.
That's right.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
Vic, I got to tell you something, but we live. Oh, I can't.
Oh,
Woo! Woo! All right, let's roll. I
oh,
didn't say
do
that.
tell.
No, 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 no. Mm-mm. But I was just at the beach for the weekend. Well, I got back Saturday night. Had a good time.
Okay, well, we'll talk about that in a second. All
No,
right.
we won't. No, we won't.
All right.
Woo.
Well, let's get this party started.
Let's do it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tangy Tea of Life. We are live on this Tuesday night. I am your host, Veronica. So glad to be back with you. Welcome to the tea. This is where we talk about any and everything. Victor, damn it, boy, White is back with us. What's going on, Victor?
That when the young boys do it, they I don't know what they smelling, but they've been doing that. So
Smelling
I'm
that
I'm I'm
tail.
gonna do that.
Smelling their tail. Smelling their tail. That's what they're doing.
What's going on, brother Fatine, all the way from WBLS radio
New
station?
York Mets, baby. New York Mets.
Okay.
Bruh, it's still early.
I ain't saying nothing. I'm just saying we got this. Ain't no control. We got this, baby.
Well, we might have to bet a beer on the game or something.
Oh, yeah. We got it right now. This right there is a beer.
And
No.
what's the score?
4-2 Mets.
Oh yeah, we got a what inning?
Bottom third.
Oh yeah, we got a beer on the game.
Beer on the game, baby.
Beer on the game.
I got a Heineken. Whatever you drink, I know what you drink. Whatever you drink.
Michelob Ultra.
That's right. Ooh, you got one tall one now.
You got one tall one. You got a tall one now. Do you, Victor?
That's just to keep me going through the show. I mean, I had a few before that, but that's just to keep it going.
That's just to wind down from. I call it muling, working.
Mullen. Okay.
Me and my boy come up with the names, man. Muling.
Right, Mullen. Tangy Tea of Life is being brought to you by Hip Hop Fitness with Veronica every Wednesday night at 7 p.m., Saturday mornings at 9 o'clock. BA Gary Jam in Darlington. Come have a great workout. Get your cardio workout on. $5 per class. We have a lot of fun. If you have never been, come out, join us. We have so much fun. My classes are a judge-free zone. A lot of people be like, I can't dance. It doesn't matter. Come, you're going to sweat regardless. All right. Hi, Sean. Hi, Stacy. Miss Rosa. Karen. What's going on, everybody? And we do have an announcement to make. We have an event coming up. We want all of you to come out and just have fun. Mr. Sammy, we want to see you there. Thomas, we want to see you there. All of you that's online right now, we want to see you at our Tangy Tea of Life party. We are throwing a huge party. I'm taking it back to where it all started, where I started the podcast, which is New Riders Clubhouse, New Riders Motorcycle Clubhouse. Everybody is familiar with that on 151 Highway. Kicking off 8 p.m. Friday, August 19th. Make sure y'all say the date slide. I want to see you there as well. Friday, August 19th. We're having a big party. All right. Just come out. We're not charging anything at the door. This is a free event. Tell your friends, your neighbors to come hang out with the Tangy Tea of Life crew. We're going to have a great time, and it is going to be a Hawaiian luau. All right. So we want you to come out in your favorite flowery shirt, pants, whatever you got, like what Victor have hanging up behind him.
That's our dress.
Yes, exactly. Come out and have yourself some fun. That's what it's all about. We want to see all of you there. We want to see your faces. A lot of you we didn't get to meet at the meet and greet. So we want you to come out and party. This time we're going to party. We're going to have music, dance floor out there. Even got a pole.
I need to bring some singles. I'm gonna tell you this. And there's no knock to anybody, but there's a few people that I see in the comment section that I would love to meet face to face.
Exactly.
I'm gonna
put some pressure on a few people. I would like to meet Sly. If I haven't already, because I'm really bad.
Sly was at the cookout.
Oh, he was at the cookout. You know what I'm saying? I would like to meet Miss Rosa. Was she at the?
She was at the cookout. I don't think you ever met Miss Rosa.
And I would like to meet Karen.
You never met Karen.
And I would like to meet Carol.
Who?
Carol, Mr. Sammy's sister.
Okay, yes. I hope Carol will be back. Mr. Sammy, do you think Miss Carol will be back for our big party August 19th? Maybe she can fly back to town and celebrate with us.
I'd like to meet everybody that I haven't met. And young ladies, if you choose to wear a grass skirt, I'll be on the other side when you pass the poi. I'll be right there. All right.
Hey.
Pass the poi.
And you know what? We'll go a step further.
Oh. We ain't wearing the grass skirt now.
Oh.
I got $100. Best dressed female.
Ooh, put it out there.
I got $100.
So the grass skirt don't count now, huh? Dang.
I mean, that's part of it.
That's what I'm talking about. Do that grass skirt up.
Okay. We got
Monica,
that.
you're not part of it. I got $100. I'll do a crisp $100 bill. Best dressed female.
All right. I like it.
Wait. Who's going to be the judge? Who's going to be the judge?
Oh, wait,
there you go.
I was going to say we may have secret judges. You never know who's going to be watching.
Well, you know what? Let's do that. Secret judges.
Secret judges. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Veronica, you cannot be in it.
That's not fair.
No, you can't. Yes. It's your party. You can't be in it. How the hell you gonna win?
But I got $100.
So you
$100 bill, best dressed female.
Oh, so Victor.
You come
I'm gonna
dressed
put
like
that on.
Sealy.
I'm gonna put that on the flyer. Best dress.
Hey. $100.
As Victor said, Veronica, you could come dressed like Miss Sealy. You ain't in it, so.
Yeah, you can have your hair braided down.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen because you know what? I'm still gonna be celebrating my birthday on the 10th, and this is another thing. This party is for all Leos out there. All Leos come out, represent at the Tangy Tea of Life party. It is going down. We're going to have a great time. Even better is Mr. Sammy's birthday that same night. Hey,
that's it. That's the only thing. We celebrate.
There's going to be some mean people in there.
Oh, he's Leo too. Never mind.
We're celebrating all Leos the 19th. Mark your calendars. You don't want to miss this party. We're going to have a great time. Clean, fun, adult atmosphere. It's going to be at the New Riders Motorcycle Clubhouse where it all started. This is where Tangy Tea started, and I'm so hyped about it. I'm so excited.
That's where I met you. That's where I met you.
Mm-hmm. Well, Victor, then he didn't put it out there. He called some of you out who we have not met yet. So come on out and show your faces. Mark your calendars. Friday, August 19th. We're gonna have a big Hawaiian luau party. And
At the
best
very
dress,
least, it's $100 up for grabs.
Hey, Nakia.
$100. Best dress. Hey, Nakia. Patricia, you missed that we're having a party August 19th. I want all you ladies that come to my fitness class. I know you're going to show up and represent. Patricia's a Leo. Patricia's birthday is the 10th, if I'm not mistaken. So, Patricia, definitely make sure you're in the building. All Leos. I'm hyped now. Yes. I'm more hype. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. So best dressed female. Can't wait for that. Oh, the
That's
5th.
exactly
Patricia's
right.
birthday.
That's
Oh, excuse me, Sean. And that face just says it all.
He's saying the Lion Leo's Club. Ooh.
Not though, we do not lie. We are the most faithful people.
the what?
The most faithful, loyal, whatever you want to call it. We are definitely.
Well, you know what, Veronica, it's interesting because my mom's is deceased. My daughter's a Leo.
Victor,
But
can
my
you answer
mom's
Miss Rosa? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Patine.
Yeah, my mom's was a rough Leo, and I told my mom I ain't dealing with no Leo. And Veronica, she has. I mean, you're a sweetheart. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But
Thank
you can get your ass on your shoulders sometime, and you say what you mean. And that's how my mom's was. She was a sweetheart, but don't cross her, and you ain't have to push her far because she gonna tell you she ain't gonna bite her tongue for nobody. So
that's
I
a Leo.
got
That's a Leo. That's a Leo. Well, listen, we are the sweetest people, but don't cross us. Don't push our buttons. If you don't want to see that side of it, Mr. Sammy, if you don't want to see that side of us, Patricia, if you don't want to see that side of us, don't push our buttons because we are the most sweetest
They bring the fire
person that you want to meet.
They bring the roar. They roar. They roar. Trust me, they roar.
It's our season, baby. We are here. Seeing if you was paying attention, Veronica. I am.
As soon as it turned Leo season, the air got stank.
Oh.
Smell like a back of a moose's butt, right? A moose's ass.
Y'all need to cut it out. Y'all need to stop.
You better get to this. Can I give a shout out? I want you to give the shout out, Veronica. Oh. I want you to give the shout out because this is only appropriate for you and Victor to do it. Is Sunday. Because I was very impressed to see young kids come together, and I applaud adults making sure that the young kids are doing community things and bonding and things like that. So you guys can give the proper shout out to the proper people that put that together. But I'm glad that I was able to attend out in Hartsville this past Sunday evening.
Victor, I'll let you do the honors.
Oh, wow. So he put me all the way on the spot with that one. So first of all, we got to give a shout out to Marvin Tony for being a part of that. Now, Marvin asked me to referee the game, but I couldn't because I had to work.
Muling.
But Tim Cole Jr., I think he was part of it. I think the other Marvin was too. There's two Marvins. I don't know the other guy's name, but it was called Camp Tap Out. And they actually did it. So, I mean, I don't know everybody who was a part of it, but I do know the guy that did it. I'm looking at the thing. I think his name was Marvin. I think his name is Marvin too. I think. But yeah, Fatima, I wish you would have gave me a answer.
No, because I just want to give them a shout out and also give the kids. I doubt if the kids are watching this, but they may be passing by or maybe sitting up there under their loved one. I want to give the kids a shout out for coming out there and showing their talent. They were well behaved. They played. They did their thing. They do that. When they got a touchdown, they do like the NFL ball players and the parents and the family members that came out. It just was really a great thing. And yeah, Victor had to work, and we understand that. But Veronica, I thank you for reaching out to me because I was knocked out. And she said, let's go surprise Victor. And I'm glad that I got out the bed and headed there, just to support these young people. If we can't stand up for our young people, then we can't stand up for anybody. So great job, Marvin, and all the adults, but great job to the young kids. I applaud all of them and the people who came out to support them.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Fatine, for that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what's going on, Cheryl, Lisa, everyone who's joining now, LaShonda, what's going on? Patricia, a whole lot of cheating. Excuse me,
God.
Cheryl?
Let's see what's going on
I know
here.
she ain't talking about Leos.
No, she was talking about if I was refereeing the game.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Hey, Rodney. Thank you so much for the stars. Thank you, Sly, for your stars. Appreciate y'all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So Stevenson must not be on here yet because I know he would be talking
trash.
Yes, all the time. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we do have an email letter, and let me say that this was a drained letter. Thank you for writing the letter, but this had my head spinning. So I'm warning you all right now. Pay attention. This letter is all over the place, but I'm definitely going to try my best because, that's what we're here for. When they write their email letters, we like to read all of them and try to help people out the best way that we know how. So we're going to get started. All right.
I think I better put a pillow behind my chair.
Here we go.
I might have to sit on this couch or lay on this couch.
You definitely going to have to maybe, focus, take notes, whatever. All right. So, yes. And it starts just like this. Yes, I went through my man's phone, and yes, I found out a lot about his lies. So I met this man online. We was kicking it. Things were going pretty well at the beginning. I love his smile and everything. So fast forward, he moved in with me, but I noticed that he's always on his phone when he's home, but even when he's in his truck, he tells me I'm talking to my son. So I'm taking it that he's a truck driver, maybe. All right. He tells me I'm talking to my son. Time I call 5 minutes later, that's my son. I'll call you back. Over and over again. So when he at home, he's on his phone. He looks at women pictures talking about how gorgeous they are. Like, homie, this is the letter. I'm going to read it exactly how it came over. All right. He's looking at women pictures talking about how gorgeous they are. Like, homie, I'm not your friend. We go out. She says we go out. We separate. He give. So it mostly means when they go out, I'm trying to break this down as I read. Okay. Yeah. We go out, we separated. So I guess when they go out, they're not like over within, by each other. They're separated, spread out or whatever. So she said he gives out his number. Yes, the age difference between us is 7 years. He's 7 years younger. He told me he liked older women when I first met him, but now I'm thinking he liked retired women that own their own home. He just seemed like a man that wants to be taken care of. I just wanted to give you a rough idea about our relationship. So going through his phone. Follow along. This way it gets really graphic. If you got kids in the room, please.
Read it. I'm ready.
Please. Say it. Don't spell it.
So going through his phone, I'm not getting ready to say this word.
Please.
I found Uzi pictures.
Pussy.
No.
Women in lingerie. I'm going to be honest. Also saw him in bed with my juices on his ding-a-ling saying, if you can't wet me like this, then I don't need you. These are pictures that he's sending to other women. I'm not going to lie, I was hurt and I know I shouldn't have gone through his phone. It's just like going through his wallet. But yes, I went through his phone. So I screenshot it, sent it to his best friend. We discussed it and she was hurt about it. So I so I did so I did confront the woman, and of course they told him
Effed up.
and no so I did confront the women, and of course they did tell him, and he flipped. But my thing is, yes, I didn't say anything to you about it. I went on like nothing happened, but you get a text, phone calls from this woman and flip out. He told me he'll never lie. That's what they all say. He told me he'll never lie, but you are busted. You are a liar, whether you lied to me or you lied to them, but you obviously lied to me. So my question is he protecting them more so than me? And when he chose me, and when he chose me, what did he choose me for? Am I missing something? So once again, that question is. So my question is he protecting them more so than me? And when he chose me, what did he choose me for? Am I missing something? That's the end of the letter. I'm missing a lot, to be honest. But I'm going to just go with what I know from what I've taken from this letter. And I see that a lot of comments are coming through. Um, Let me just start off by saying this. This is for the women and this is for the men. There's no need to be searching through people's phones. There's no need to go out there and even search because guess what? The truth is going to come out either way. Whether you're searching for it or not, the truth is going to come out. So there is no need to be stressing yourself out going through people's phone, driving up to their job, parking in the parking lot, parking behind somebody's house, parking behind, driving somebody else's car to see who you can find. Like, yeah, I got the neck roll going and all because you know what? These are childish games. And I feel like if you got to do all this to try to catch someone, you don't need that person because the truth is going to come out when you're not even expecting it. They can lie and say what they're not doing, all of that. But the truth will come out. And it's going to be up to you to run with the truth or lead with the truth. However, it's going to be up to you. This letter had a lot in it. For one, you met this man online. Y'all started kicking it. Then eventually he moved in. I'm not sure how long it took for him to move in. You said that you are retired, and it looks to you like this man is looking for someone to take care of him. That's what you said in the letter. It looked like maybe he's looking for someone to take care of him. We have to be mindful who we getting involved with. And I know all things are, all well and good at the beginning. Everybody put on their fresh face, their new face. Everybody is all lovey-dovey at the beginning, but then you find out who the person really is. So there's a 7-year age difference between the two of you. I want to know how old you guys are because this is some childish junk going on. This guy is sending out photos of his penis. Y'all do that? Like, y'all of age. Victor and Fatine. Oh, okay then. I'm just saying. But oh, oh, okay. Okay. I don't think y'all do that with if y'all in
I do that.
relationships.
I don't do that.
But
I've never done that like that. That's incriminating yourself.
I mean, that's just crazy to me. But yes, you do find out who a person is. If a person is a liar, their lies will catch up with them. You don't have to do all that investigation because the lie is going to come right in front of your face when you're not expecting it. Victor.
So I'm I'm up and down on this letter. See, the first part is the going through the phone thing. Um, I'd rather look stupid for a month than look stupid for a year. So if you went through his phone, then obviously you had some kind of inclination to go through it. You saw what you needed to see. It's up to you to do what you need to do with the evidence that was presented to you. So I'm not above going through the phone because if somebody go through my phone, they don't see shit. But I don't live that type of lifestyle. So I don't do shit like that. Second of all, my man kind of gave you a shout out, but he was kind of flaunting it at the same time. So if y'all after y'all had sex and he took a picture of how wet his penis was, that was a that was your flowers to a certain extent. He was like, if you can't make me wet like this,
Fact.
then you can't we can't deal with each other. So I'm with him on that to a certain extent. But if y'all in a relationship, then bro, you shouldn't have done that like that. But I don't know. We got a echo or something coming in the background. So I feel like, ma'am, you with him for his penis. That's it. Because I ain't gonna lie to you. If for you to flaunt and send out those penis pictures like that, then you ain't ashamed of what you got. So that's probably how he got you, and you ain't going nowhere. If you see a man posting dick pics and all this other stuff, and you haven't left him, then guess what? That's what you wanted, and that's how he got you. So it is what it is. For
Mm.
TT,
All right. So I'm gonna break it down like this. Number one, I'm kind of with I'm with Victor on this. You choose to go through the phone. When you choose to go through the phone, you be prepared to deal with what you find. Okay. So I don't have a problem. Like Victor said, you chose to go through the phone. So now be prepared for whatever you find. You found stuff. Okay. Number two, I'm cutting through all the chase. You ask, is he protecting them over you? He's protecting them to protect himself. That's why he's protecting them. He's protecting them because he's trying to block them for saying other things that may be even more incriminating than you found in the phone. That's number two. Okay. Number three. What was the last question that she asked? Because I can just cut through this. I ain't got to go through it no longer.
My question is he protecting them more so than me? And when he chose me, why did he choose me?
Okay.
What
So
did
he
he choose
chose.
me for?
Okay, so I'm gonna do a little Steve Harvey, but it's gonna be all X-rated, sister. I don't mean to be disrespectful because y'all take the time to write us for advice, but I'm gonna give it to you straight. If I was your brother, he taking you as a fool.
Mm.
That's it. Ain't no cutting through the chase. He's taking you as a fool. He likes older women because he's looking for security. He needs security so he can be the gigolo that he wants to be on the outside with whoever he chooses. But with an older woman, he looks at an older woman as some sense of stability. He sees something in that is stability. And he needs that stability because he needs to be grounded somewhere for his umbrella of protection.
Mm.
Wake up, my sister. Wake up, my sister. Wake up.
so I'm gonna say this. I feel like stability doesn't mean age. I mean, there's some 60, 70-year-old people that's not stable. But I just feel like you like what you like. You know what I'm saying? Whether you date younger, older, or your age bracket, or you don't have a preference. I mean, I have a preference. So I feel like when it comes to stability, it's all in what you choose because we all know there's some older women and men that are shaky as hell.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
him choosing an older woman, ma'am, you may be his type. So I don't think I would say go that far on why he chose you because you're questioning yourself just because you found him flirting with other women. That's why you question yourself. You should never question yourself, because if you get up and go to the bathroom to go wipe your little coochie off, and you leave your mark in between his legs, ma'am, you ain't got nothing to be ashamed of, especially if you're that much older than him.
Yeah,
and you're retired.
but I, and I hear what you're saying, Victor, about leaving the mark and this, that, and the other. But let's be real, Victor. We're men.
Please.
We're men. That's the ego, man. That's ego. He ain't boosting her ass up. He's boosting himself up. If you can't do this, then blah, 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 meaning that I'm getting this. And if you can't do this, it's not about her. It's about him. And that's what it is. And
Right.
and he's ego driven. Listen, brothers, look, we all have egos. And brother, again, I'm not here to say what he is or what he ain't, but he sounds like what you said, Victor, sending out these pics. He's most likely, he may be handling his business. And sometime when you handling your business and you enjoy it, your ego gets to it. And you not only take advantage, you wind up abusing people. To me, he's an abuser, bro. I don't have a problem with a man doing his thing out there with women if it's cool, if he's open or blah blah blah. But what he's doing, man, is not cool, man. And but I'm not talking to him right now, but I'm just saying I don't think it's cool. I don't know his side of the story, but for him to do all this and then to lie to her, I'm talking to my son. I'm always on my phone. That's disrespectful, man. That's disrespectful. And she is in control of that, of stopping that, meaning that she can't stop him, but she don't have to tolerate it and stay there. But again, I don't know her circumstance.
Clearly, they're in a relationship. Clearly,
yeah.
And,
the circumstance, I don't know if she's living with him or whatever.
Well, he's supposed to be in it as well, but evidently he's not there. But I'm just saying that is truly disrespectful. All the things that he's doing. You got all of these naked photos in your phone. You sending your little Peter Bird through to other females.
I don't know about little Peter Bird, but go ahead. Yeah, he ain't sending them pics out for nothing.
So let me. I'm gonna say this, V. She should. All right, the women that will bite on that. Do you really want to be in competition with a woman who just seen a man have sex with a wet penis and would want to jump on that? Like, that should even tell her the type of man she got.
Right.
Because if I send you a penis pic, it's gonna be a dry one. You know what I'm saying? To let you know ain't nothing else happening. But for him to send you a wet one, if any woman receive a wet penis pic after he had sex, then you need to question. You realize you will never be the only one. So the women that he's attracting right there is what it is.
And let me just say this. They got these all fan pages and just another. Yo, there's an audience for this. None of us are saying this is taboo. What we're saying is that he's in a relationship with you. You found this out. So we're dealing with a relationship. If this man was single, this wouldn't even be an issue with us per se. He do whatever he wants to do at that. But you wrote us a letter because you in a relationship, you found out that he tells you A, B, and C. He's on the phone with his job. He's on his phone with his son and blah, blah, blah. And then you go on his phone and you find out that he's lying to you. So let's just deal with this as a spade. You wrote us because you honestly want an answer from us.
Mm-hmm.
And the answer is he's taking advantage of you. I don't want to keep saying a name because I don't want to call you because you could be a beautiful, sweet person. That's not the issue. The issue is that you hurt, you're not respected. You understand what I'm saying, sis? So you have to look at all those things and say, why am I here? Mm-hmm. I ain't that much damn love in the world if he's doing all this. And then you confront him and then he comes off and still lies in your face. That is total disrespect. When somebody lies in your face like that, then if you take that, then again, I don't mean to call you this, but you are the fool and he will continue to to treat you like Bobo the Fool. And that's all to it. It's no easy way to say that.
Is he really taking advantage of her?
Yes, he is.
Or,
yes, he is.
Or is she allowing him to be the person she allows him to be?
Both.
Yeah.
Both.
It's either one or the other.
No, it's not.
It can't
No,
be
it's
both.
not. No, it's not. No, it's not, because he's taking advantage of her because he knows he's getting away with it, even though he lies about it. But he
She
still
allows it.
Well, she did. She had to find out. When she found out about it, remember, she was skeptical till she went through his phone. She was skeptical. Now she got the proof, and she confront the women. Remember, what's the purpose of going? Victor, let me ask you something, Veronica. What the hell is the purpose of going to the women? He's the one that's sending the pictures out. Why am I going to the women? That's delusion. Why am I going to the women? He's the problem. He's the problem. He's the problem.
Mm-hmm. He's definitely the problem. I don't understand. I don't understand why she went to them anyway. I mean,
exactly. That's a waste of damn time.
You know why? Because she don't want to lose that Peterbird.
Damn right. She's deflecting. She's deflecting. That's why I said she's delusional.
And we hell, boy.
Yeah. Ooh, it's all up in there.
That's the problem with you men with these
Oh, here we go. With what?
With these
Not
what?
them batteries.
No, the ones with the batteries ain't the problem.
No, that ain't the problem.
These right here, they talk too much. Like they
It's them sledgehammer boys.
Yeah, them boys
I can't stand.
They coming from Bedrock.
You got to deal with it.
They from Boulder City, Bedrock.
It's them sledgehammer boys.
Yeah. They knocking it back. And there's an audience out there. And you know what I'm saying? There's women out there. And again, this guy got to decide what he wants to do, you know? And again, he's going to allow these women, including his main woman. And remember, I guess that's his main woman because that's where I guess he lays his head, or they together. But he's going to continue as much as they allow him to do what he chooses to do.
And that's for anybody that's going through a situation like this. Not, when it comes to someone stepping out on them, you're allowing them to do these things, it, and you still allowing them, because you can tell that this lady is not leaving. For her to write a letter and to question, what is it? What was the question? But she's not leaving.
You know why the sledgehammer men are so powerful and why they can do what they can do? Because y'all put y'all vagina over your heart. You put your vagina over your respect. You rather have a massive orgasm with deep penetration than to be respected in these streets.
Hey, that's
respect. I can go without your ding. Just show me respect.
Can't. Yeah. Some people
at the end of the day, we all want to feel good.
Exactly, Victor. You're right, Victor.
We do want to feel good, but we can feel good without the Peterbird in us, right?
I don't know. I ain't never had none in me, and I don't plan on ever.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. And just to go back on,
that doesn't make a relationship. I say this over
not.
and over. Yes,
that
we
does
all
make a relationship. It just doesn't make a relationship that none of us want to be in. But it does make a relationship.
Yeah, make a relationship. And then if the relationship is not a fulfilling relationship, over time it may dissipate, but it goes through that. But I just want to comment on what John said. John said, basically addressing Veronica, what did she mean about us men? The reason why I let that the reason why I didn't say anything, because I understand what she's saying. It's because when I talk, I say us men because I'm a male. It don't mean that we all are doing this, but I understand, because you know why? Because we got some bad apples in our closet, and there's no ifs, not in the closet, but we got some bad apples as men, just like we got some bad apples as women. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. So when we speak in general,
a bunch of them.
Really?
Hey, y'all the one that bit the apple. So anyway,
whatever.
We wouldn't be in this predicament if it wasn't for you.
Really?
I mean, So if you think about it, us as humans, everybody wants bigger and better.
Mm-hmm.
The man wants the biggest penis out there, and the woman wants to take the biggest penis out there. But you got to also understand, when you have the biggest and the better, everybody gonna also want the biggest and the better. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, number 2 is gonna always try to shoot number 1, and number 4, 5, and 6 is gonna try to shoot, everybody else above them. So if you getting the biggest and the best, there's thousands of women that's gonna try to bump you out the place and entice that man to do that. And as a man, you can only turn down so much. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I mean, I get it. If you're in a committed relationship, and this is to any man, if you put yourself in a predicament with temptation, eventually you're going to bite. It's just gonna happen.
Because y'all have no control. But go ahead.
No, it has nothing to do with control. What I'm saying is, if Veronica, if you was in the room every day for 8 to 10 hours with the finest men on this earth every day, and they was chiseled, I'm talking about, and all this, and then you came home to a guy that probably wasn't physically like these guys over here,
your curiosity is going to kick in.
You gonna bite.
Your curiosity is going to kick.
No, because guess what? I am a Leo, and I'm very loyal to who I'm with. Okay, so I don't care. Excuse me. So I don't care who I'm in a room. Well, okay then. Leos out there, women, you know what I'm talking about. We are very loyal to our partners who we are with. All right.
So okay, guys. Sorry.
No, I'm just saying. So it all depends on that person. I don't care how much temptation out there. If you have self-control, you have control over the decisions that you make. Okay? I don't want to hear anything about a room full of whoever. If you have respect for your partner, then you know how to control that ish.
How many times could you walk past $10,000 before you realize it's $10,000? If you walk past a stack of money each and every day that's been sitting there, how long would you let that money sit there?
Yeah.
What is this? I mean, money.
If you walked out your house every day,
that's different.
You went to a convenience store and there was a sack full of money sitting there. Every day you went in that store, how long would you let it sit there until you at least checked it out?
I will probably be afraid of going to jail because that's a setup. No one's going to have a bag of money just sitting out there.
It's not stealing if it's out in the public. All I'm saying
I don't want it.
See, that's not the point. That's the point. So if you understand the mind creates what is called grooves in the mind. So what Victor is saying, Veronica, is that not that you have to touch it, but what does it create? Does it create curiosity? Does it create daydreaming that, if I walk by this bag of money, if I had this money, blah, 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 blah. It creates that. See, I've said this before, and I said it half jokingly, half not. I've said that we needed to do a show after hours to do a sex show, because the reason why is that a lot of people have not been fulfilled sexually. And then there's some people have been fulfilled sexually, because if you have really been fulfilled sexually and been taken to that next level, you understand, because just on the lower level of just the regular intercourse, it makes you feel good. But if somebody can take you to the other height, sex is damn near close to breathing.
It doesn't matter if you're in a
that has nothing about monogamous. I don't care if you're in a monogamous relationship. If you have a fulfilling sex life that you are really fulfilled, then it's a different mindset of how you deal with sex. I'm telling you, it's this. And a lot of women and men, a lot of us men don't know how to fulfill a woman, and a lot of women have not been fulfilled. I'm not talking about if you don't have the tools. I'm not talking about that. But if I'm talking about fulfilling, understanding what sex is. Some people just look at sex as just going in the room, having a little in and out, and this, a lot of people that ain't good enough for. That is not good. That's just not good enough for. Some of y'all just settle for it because you're in a monogamous relationship. You don't want to step out or whatever. But in a real fulfilling relationship, you want sex. and you want a lot of it.
Yeah, and we want it with our partner.
You want it with
You want
whoever.
sex with
If
somebody.
you want with somebody.
If I'm in a relationship, you think all right, well, whatever. Y'all know.
So what about if you're not in a relationship?
Mm-hmm. You gotta, yeah.
And
What
of
that mean?
course, I'm not going to say I'm going to come. I'm sleeping with every Tom, Dick, and Harry, however they say it. I'm not.
All right,
I'm
well,
not getting
Tom
ready
is
to go out
good.
there and step around and just sleep with people. No, but if I find someone that I truly like sleeping with, then yeah. But I'm not getting ready to hop from bed to bed to bed just because I like sex.
So I got
Listen,
to like you to have sex with you.
shit. Look what Angelina wrote. She said it's like eating breakfast, lunch, dinner, and supper. And
Okay,
that's
yeah.
true. That's true.
I mean, I feel like everyone loves sex.
But
Well,
this guy again, sister,
not everyone, but
this guy, if he's lying and he's doing all this, by talking to certain women and hearing a woman say they are nymph. I like when they say that because a lot of times we looked at as the dog. But then when you hear a woman say, I enjoy sex, I want to have sex till it hurt till I could hardly walk. When you hear women talk about that from that perspective, you realize that there are people, men and women, that really, really enjoy sex. And all I'm just saying is we like to put these boundaries. You're in a relationship. You're not in a relationship. Yeah, Veronica, we're not saying go out there jumping in every bed. It's not healthy to do nothing like that. But because and you did say, if you're not in a relationship, you're grown. You make your own damn decisions. This man is supposed to be in a relationship and he's lying. And she found out that. That's a wake-up call for her. That's it. She can't change him.
That's a turn on for you to hear a woman talk about her sex life in public.
It's not.
Why can't that be something personal? Why do you have to know that I love to have sex?
Because it's not. I didn't say it was a turn on. I said it's good to hear from a woman because the way society makes it is that men are dogs and women is just pure prissy situation. And there's women out there that like it and really like it, but y'all don't. Y'all try to. Some of y'all hide that. That's why I said read Angelina's comment, because I'm tired of it to the point that us men is the one that's just always after. And there's women that enjoy and want it also.
Yeah, and that's a lot of us, but we're not getting ready to just spill it to the world.
Well, the fuck.
Yeah, if you say you like sex, so if a woman comes out and say I like sex, what's the problem?
Why do you have to know that? Why do Victor have to know that? Why do John have to know that? Why Mr. Sammy got to know what I like?
It's called expression.
Why do I have to put it out there? Why can't if I'm interested in someone, why can't I just let them know?
Yeah, that's your preference.
I'm saying, but you act like that is a high. Like you,
I ain't saying it's a high nothing. I gave an example of a woman saying that. I'm just using a woman saying that. I'm just trying to say that it's not only men that talk about sex. There are women that enjoy it and talk about it.
There's a lot of women that love and enjoy it and talk about
it. And don't tell me y'all women don't get together and do that amongst yourself. Don't tell me you don't. And there's a lot of guys that get with women that they're comfortable, that they may not even be intimate with those guys, but they're comfortable talking with them like that. See, I don't come from all that taboo crap. That's taboo crap. You like something, you like something. Yo, you carry yourself as a responsible person. You like something, I like something. A woman come out and say, yo, I like a so-and-so. So what? That's her business. I don't care.
I totally get what you're saying, bro. I don't think when we're talking about broadcasting it, it's not like she's making a social media post or anything like that, talking about how much she loves sex. But as you maneuver through life and you meet people and you form a bond with people, like I have friends who I know like sex more than these people over here. Because like he said, they have that bond and they share that, I wouldn't say deepest secret, but they share that secret with it's some women out there that, female friends that I have that'll say, I'm gonna call so and so because I know he'll knock it out tonight, and that's what I need. So, and I get that, So, it's not like they're publicly saying it, but in a sense, they are publicly saying
it. Yeah.
I mean, to each his own.
Yeah. But I will say this: I've always said there's a difference between having sex and making love. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
making love is cool and all, but I ain't never got mine and been like, woo, making love. Making love is completely different than having sex.
Oh yeah.
Or should I say effing? Effing is, but making love is just like some routine maintenance type shit. Like, come on around here, let me tighten your ass up like an oil change or something.
I
But
think you make
effing,
love.
effing,
You make love.
Rotate them tires, right?
I think you make love to someone who you really care about.
no sir,
Right?
No, you can
ma'am.
make
You
no.
can make love to anybody.
Yeah, you can make love to somebody you're not in love with. Yes, you can. Of
So
course.
what I'm saying
Of
is,
course.
to me, there's three different levels. You got sex, you got making love, and you got effing. Effing is like a motor change or a new transmission, damn near a new car. But you can do that with your partner. You can still do that with your partner. Having sex is a little bit more aggressive than making love. You know what I'm saying? Making love, you know what I'm saying? Making love is just like I just put gas in the car. Or I just changed the oil. And having sex is like, a little bit more to it. So I just feel like there's different levels to it, but you can do that with the same person. Because I tell you right now, I'm not effing all the time. I just ain't happening. I'm too old for that. So it is what it is. But y'all know, you ain't want nobody pounding up in you
So
each and
don't.
every day.
No.
All right, you gonna want some gentle days, you gonna want some mid days, and you gonna want some intense days.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, it's just levels to it.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Look at you, your whole
Mm-hmm.
look at
Getting a little heated over
everything
there, huh?
changed just now.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
I mean, don't
I
get me
just,
wrong, y'all all know.
I
Every
knew it was getting
woman
hot over
knows.
there. I knew it was getting hot.
Every woman knows.
Woo! Getting hot in there.
Every woman knows. They done got a list on who can F the best, who can have sex the best, and who can make love the best. And they're probably all at the top of those lists are probably three different people.
Mm-hmm. Probably, yeah.
It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that man that ain't got no job, that riding around here on the bicycle with a little horn on the front of it, that washed 4 out of 7 days, is probably the one who will damn knock that motherfucking wig loose. Cause he ain't got nothing else to do. He ain't making no love. There you go. There you go. That way he ride his bicycle, his thing hang over the seat. But that's the one.
See, it's true. See, when he get hot in the kitchen, I see you should get on out the kitchen.
But you know what, bro? Them the ones that they got they'll screw him maybe 2 to 3 times a year, just so they don't fall in love. Y'all will screw that guy 2 to 3 times a year, because you already know too much of that, you will be upgrading his bicycle to a moped or something like that.
That's it. Yeah. But it's good to have these kind of conversations, because I've said to Veronica last week that a lot of times we want to separate sex from relationship, and sex from this and sex from that. Sex is part of human nature, and how we relate that's it. You go out to the movie, you could first time, 10th time. Some people gonna want to get into bed, and that's the bottom line. We have human nature. We have needs, wants, and desires, and that's all to it.
That's true.
That's it.
So Noah says, "Oh Lord, I am so proud of myself. I was only lasting 2 minutes, but after attending Veronica's hip hop and fitness class, I added 30 more seconds to that. Veronica's class made me feel like Keith Sweat. I may be quick, but I'm ready."
I'm ready.
I read that like a commercial.
Oh
Something is
God.
wrong with him, for real. John said, "I be stroking. That what I be doing."
That's the song. I'll be stroking.
Something wrong with them, Nakia.
Y'all funny.
Something wrong with them. How we all over on getting our backs beat out. This lady wants some answers.
Cause she getting her back beat out. She don't want to get at her. I mean, that's the thing. The reason a woman will go to another woman about something her man is doing is because she don't want to lose or jeopardize what this guy is doing. That's the whole thing to this. This guy he might not have a sledgehammer, but he is hitting exactly where he needs to be hitting at.
That's right. And he could be he could be pleasing to the eyes. That makes it even better, for them. It could be even pleasing to the eyes. I mean, we don't know this, but it's the reality out there. There's those +5 guys that bring everything to the table.
Well, see, I feel like she wants him more than he wants her, and also she is willing to be combative with the women that he's pursuing versus letting him go because he's pursuing those women.
Right. And I'm gonna go
ahead.
And I'm gonna go out on a limb on this one. And I'm talking to the sister, but I'm talking to our audience too. It's gonna be very hard for him to be monogamous. Straight up. With you, sister. You know why? Because he's already dipped and dab on you. He's already dipped and dab on you. Allegedly. That don't mean he can't be, because you may say, I don't want you, and you may be that good thing and that cushion for him. And he say he's not going to do it, but he's going to always struggle with it because he seems like he's an addict or he's addicted to it. And that's and we enjoy it. And in multiple partners, he's just not going to be, it's going to be very hard for him to be monogamous for you. So if you want him to be monogamous, that's not going to happen.
I mean, he could be a voyeur. He could be into voyeurism, bro. I mean, he ain't necessarily, if she ain't got no proof that he had sex with somebody, then he may not have. But some people is just into seeing and showing weenie pictures. I mean, they just into that.
Yeah, but them women said something to her. You understand? And he's trying to protect. He's not more into pictures than anything. He already said y'all got to be able to wet this like that. So
that don't necessarily mean he did it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Baldwin is down to the wire of who, like she knows she have a little bit of competition and she's trying to win that battle.
But I don't think he did that.
And that's amazing that. It's amazing. I'm not saying you don't fight for your man or fight for your significant other, but it's amazing what competition does. Mm-hmm. I hear a lot of women say, if my man, not in the beginning, if you know there's some competition, you're going to try to step up your game. Because if you feel like you don't step up your game, Victor and Veronica, if you don't feel like you step up your game, then you honestly are handing the white flag over. Because if you know that he's interested in something, you usually don't give him that ultimatum right away. You try to find out what can I do? What did I do? What is his issue? And you try to rectify it. Competition sometimes get our house in order sometimes, because sometimes we're slipping on the job.
I just want to know, how did she get him? That's all I want to know. How did you get this guy? Did he send you a dick pic? And then you jumped on it? Was this guy approached you and he was being genuine? Did you approach him? Like, people say how you got me is how you keep me. That's not necessarily true, but there is some truth to that. So if you got this guy and he was sending you dick pics, what made you think you were so special he wasn't sending a whole bunch of random dick pics?
Well, she said they met online and she loved his smile and...
Okay, then, but if y'all met online, you love his smile. Just understand you wasn't the only one that loved his smile.
That is true. But, and that is so crazy, because when we find someone, we think, okay, it's going to be all about us. But we have to realize, if we see that person for what they are and why we chose them and what we like about them, you can best believe that someone else sees those same qualifications and like that person for the same reasons. I can't stand men. Anyway.
Whoa.
And
why you can't stand men?
because sometimes y'all just get on my nerves, and
And
y'all have this,
sometimes y'all get on our
and
damn last nerve.
y'all have this ego.
And y'all think that what's between your legs is so powerful, because it is.
No,
And y'all use it to your advantage. Don't say y'all don't, because you do.
not no.
So then when Mr. Sledgehammer come through and use his to his advantage, he evens the playing field now.
All I know is they created sundresses for a reason, and y'all damn sure well.
And they created gray sweatpants for a reason.
Well,
and
listen,
some of them are able to wear.
And red and black.
Because I had this conversation with someone the other week. So coming from men, we want to know what you all think. Okay. How can a female not get caught up in her feelings for someone? Like, because you all can talk to someone and it can just be like, I'm just talking, I'm just smashing. But how can a female not get caught up?
Why don't you ask Cheryl that? Because Cheryl seems to be cut and dry.
No,
Cheryl, why don't you answer that
I'm
question?
asking the men.
How can a woman not get caught up?
Yeah, tell us y'all secret of how y'all can just deal with someone and not like get caught up in it.
So society has made it okay for a man to be sexually free and a woman not to be sexually free. So y'all are so worried about what somebody else is going to think about you. That's why y'all are not able to just smash and dash, because some of y'all let somebody inside of you and he may be trash, but you'll stay with that guy because you don't want to raise your number. Whereas if a man don't give a fuck.
And Victor, I really can't come behind that. It's part of society, how we groom. It's how we groom and how society is, and how a lot of times we detach every time when we have sex. Every time we have sex, it's not emotionally attached all the time. It's not, or emotionally attached mean there don't have to be feelings there. And see, that's the difference too. That's why a lot of times we don't get caught up, because we're not attached like that.
So we just need to start not giving a F.
Some of y'all do now. Some of y'all do that.
Shouldn't have been.
I'm talking to the women that get caught up. I'm not talking about the ones that go out like men that don't give a. I'm talking about
the ones that you should be like.
No, I'm saying. So that's what y'all saying. We just shouldn't give.
See, y'all are so worried about the women that you are referring to are so worried about what society will label them as, is that you will never be sexually free. So it's a trade-off. Whereas if a man, we understand that sex is just sex. It's just what it is.
And that's why the book, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, we are humans, but we're different. And when y'all start accepting that, we're not equal. We're not equal, and y'all can do whatever y'all want. We're not equal. Y'all can sway up and down the line. We're not equal.
So,
right, Miss Rose.
Wait a minute. Men have standards too. That's why we just have sex with you and don't make y'all wives. That's why we don't make y'all girlfriends. We just fuck you and keep it moving.
And that's standards?
That is standards. Because we test in the waters. We might date you or whatever, we have sex, and then we don't call you back. Those are standards. It might not be the standards that you choose to be standards, but you got to also understand, just like sometimes y'all will get some bad penis and don't call them back. We do the same shit.
And I've seen, Victor, I'm glad you said that, because I've seen women do that, and I don't break their ass. If I find out that, or if they're not interested, or they lose interest, or they did whatever they want, and they move on, so be it. We ain't breaking down and crying and writing poems online for that crap. We ain't doing that. Memes and shit. No.
Y'all the meme queens. Y'all throw a meme out there in a heartbeat.
And that's the thing. Like when someone is showing, like I wanted to post something the other day, but I'm like,
what, Veronica?
Because I'm not the one to be on social media just be posting posted. Like it's either by workout stuff I'm posted, or like if I see like a little video or something that I really like and I think it'll encourage someone, but just posting like because everybody be trying to read into someone's post, and it's not always about that person that's posting it. They're posting it for other reasons.
Yeah.
So,
And I just said to Veronica the other day, and I don't want to make this so personal, but I just think I want to kind of show a balance here. We're being honest with y'all, but that don't mean that there's not women out here that we look at and we respect how they carry themselves. And I said that to you the other day, Veronica, and I've told you this before. I'm not saying this to say this to you, just to say it, to pat you on the back. I'm saying it to you because that's who you have become. I've seen you grow, and you've seen yourself grow. And in the areas that you saw, that you say you grow, that you've grown, I've seen that. And I honor and respect that, because I've always said that to me, it's the most beautiful thing to get a virtuous woman. And it's also good to get an honest man. But know what you're looking for. And remember, you can't control each other. You just hope that each person's values or y'all are moving in the same direction. But you got to realize we all are different creatures. And we all think and do things differently.
So Ms. Rosa says, so would you want a woman that was sexually attracted to everybody? Anybody?
sexually addicted.
Sexually addicted.
No.
So we're speaking about two different things. We're talking about a sexual attraction. I understand that I'm not number one in the fucking world to my woman. And I get that. I'm probably not even in the top 10,000. But I understand that loyalty is something that we both require in a relationship, and we both make each other happy and all this other shit. But I understand that she's probably going to be sexually attracted to somebody else, but it's what you do with that attraction. Do you act on it or not? And I can't be in a relationship with somebody who would act on that, and vice versa. So, I mean, I get it. You're talking about addicted. If she was sexually addicted to me, at first that probably would be, flattering. But after a minute, that shit is probably something I wouldn't want. For somebody to be sexually addicted to me. No.
Yeah.
That's a strong word.
So again, and Cheryl know I got much love and respect for her, but that don't stop me from disagreeing. So she writes, Cheryl writes, men do not have no standards. John comes back, say, oh yes, we honestly do. Women tend to think we don't. And then Patricia Baker say they are just low. You see, that's the problem. See, and again, maybe that's your experience and that's cool. But if a man you want a man that has standards and respectable, and there are men out there. So when you make those general comments like that, it tears down good brothers that are doing the right thing. Then on the flip side, there's controlling women that say men don't have no standards because your asses want to control their ass. And see, that's another thing. Maybe y'all have a puppet on your string, but when you got a real man, you ain't controlling a real man. He's going to respect you and vice versa. You understand what I'm saying? Now, what's the other sister name? Patricia say they are just low. Some are. Low. Some are just low, but not every man is just low. But what y'all tend to do when y'all continue to put this out there, you tear down the good men. You never uplift the good men. You tear down men because you make these generalized statements. Don't y'all know that y'all hurt men like that? But they don't give a damn because they're going to still be good fathers and good husbands. But what you do is that you make it bad for yourself because the bad men come by and don't give a damn about you because you already made that opinion, and they're gonna try to walk all over.
We're not talking about the good ones. We're talking about from
our. Don't make that blanket statement.
We're talking about from our experiences. We're talking about the ones that we know. Maybe we haven't been with, but we know them. But we're not talking about all men.
So if men have low standards, let me say this: what is Kim Kardashian's skill? What can she bring to the table?
Now it's different, but
I mean, be honest.
Back in the day, put her on the map.
No, okay. We ain't talking about back in the day. What does she bring to the table? Absolutely nothing.
She brings power to the table now. She has power. She has influence.
Kim Kardashian brings nothing to the table, bro.
She got power. She got power and
But
influence, bro.
but Monique, y'all dog Monique because Monique lets her man do all this and lets him cheat and all that. But if you really looked at the two and you put their characteristics down there, money aside, if you put it down, Monique is a better choice than Kim K. But y'all are hype Kim K up. Oh, she left Kanye and she did this and she did that. But Monique been with the same man for over 20 years.
Yeah, but I don't like that daddy. Danny.
But see, it don't matter what you like. Y'all
I
That's
know
what
I'm
works
just
for
saying
her.
what
Monique,
I don't like.
but y'all to say Monique is a lower class woman
I like
than
Monique.
Kim K is.
And I know her personally, and I like
Monique.
I like her.
But the thing is that when a woman chooses the standards for a man, then you, ma'am, are the one that's the problem. A woman should never be able to tell a man what's a high class woman and that's for men to decide. Us men are the ones who decide the classifications of women, just like y'all determine what's the classifications of men. That's why y'all had a problem with when Kevin Samuel said, this is what a high class man is, and y'all was like, oh shit, that's not a high class man. Just because you make a whole bunch of money don't make you that. And that's what's opened up the dialogue, the conversation.
Exactly, and I just want to go a little further. If I were to get into this, but he was right when you talk about a high class man. Same way we talked about a high class woman. When you are on this level and you dealing with down here, that's not going to work. It's not going to work. Don't give me about love. It's not going to work. Not going to work. Not going to work. And he was right. When you up here, what is a man on this level or a woman on this level fooling around down here on this level? That's just doesn't make sense.
Well, I think
unless it's for sex and fun and entertainment.
The point I was trying to make was when we're talking about high class, a man should never be able to say what a high class man is. That is something that women have to say. This is a top tier man. For us to sit here and put another man above us, that's just something I'm just not going to do. But I think when we start classifying women as far as, okay, she top tier, she second tier, she third tier, that's something that us men should be in agreement on. So when I hear a woman says, oh, he don't know how to choose, ma'am, that has nothing to do with you because his choice selection may not have nothing to do with you. The qualifications that you bring to the table might not even be in his top 10. So you should, because most women will glorify themselves way up here, but ma'am, you know what? You think you a damn 9 and 10, but you really a 2 or a 3. And it is what it is. Okay. Don't overhype yourself.
Yeah. But don't down yourself either.
Oh no, you should never down yourself, but you should be realistic when you're labeling yourself. Like I said, there's no 9s, there's no legit 9s in Florence. There's not. There's not single. There's not.
So
men or women. Right. And I'll be pressed to even say that there's some damn 8s in Florence. But so that's just my opinion.
Right. So to answer Mr. Sammy's question is piggybacking off of what Victor damn it boy White said, is that what I mean by levels, Mr. Sammy, is people are in different echelons. It's just echelons in career, in finance, in business. That's what I mean in different levels. You're in different levels. And if you are on this level, let's just say you're a real estate person, you got houses all over the country, all over the world. You got, you're multi-millionaire. You're not dealing with somebody who's making $60,000. It's not happening. And when I say, don't say that there may be 1 or 2 out there, the majority is not doing that. So let's be real about it. So that's what I'm saying. When it comes down to levels, there's different levels that will intermingle. But when you get up to certain levels, then your mindset changes. The way you move, the way you talk, the people you are surrounding is different. You understand? So that's what I mean. I watch it. I watch it with people. I'm not going to call their names. I mean, I see it. I've seen people come up from the bottom from here, and they're here. And I mean, we cool, but I don't hang with them no more because I'm not in their echelon no more. I'm just not there. I'm cool with them. We may chop it up on the phone for a quick minute, but I'm not in their world now. So to it. And it is what it is. I don't have a problem with it. I ain't wasting my time dealing with a woman making $2 million. What's she gonna do with 15? Even though I'm making a decent salary, what's she doing with 15?
Loving him.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's nice. That's a nice statement. Okay. Mm-hmm. Where other people 5 million is continue to enticing her and inviting her to come on their yacht and go into their 7-star hotel. I ain't got time for that because I ain't gonna pull that. That's not gonna happen. I may sex it, but I ain't gonna pull it. And that's not putting my values down. It's just the reality of the world we in. When the more you become materialistic, the more materialistic you adapt to. I hate to say that. That don't mean you don't have God in your life, but y'all know what I mean. John, you know what I mean. The more materialistic, it becomes a balance, you know.
Well, I feel like you can love who you want to love.
Yeah. Wow.
Love who you want to love. Once again, worrying about what other folks are going to say. If you're making 60 grand on your job and your man is only making 18, you love that man, love him.
Yeah, that can work, but it ain't gonna work 20 years like that. It ain't gonna be 60 and 18 for 20 years. That ain't gonna work. But 60 and 18 coming together, working together, pulling each other up by the bootstrap, coming up with ideas, helping each other till y'all come up and make it past that. Yeah, I can see that, Veronica. Yes. Yeah. Because a lot of us has to start from the bottom. A lot of us don't have a spoon.
Yes.
We wasn't born with a spoon in our mouth.
Exactly.
So a lot of us have to work for it. And then there's a lot of us that settle for what we have and we're comfortable where we at. And then we tend to get people either around our level or a little bit below our level so they don't reach too high. I hate to say it, but that's the reality.
Patricia says a man can make $1 million. A man can make $1 million and marry a woman with no job. A lot of athletes do it. And that's why those women put in those 10 years and get a divorce so they can get their benefits.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. So, I mean, some people don't look like, you know what I'm saying? Like you saying, what would a lady want with you that's making millions of dollars? These athletes. Yeah.
They don't meet that woman that don't have that. LeBron married his what? Childhood sweetheart. Childhood sweetheart. That was love growing up through junior high, high school, or whatever. That's a little different. You talking about you Shaquille O'Neal. Well, Shaquille O'Neal getting married, but I'm saying you Shaquille O'Neal and you just meeting some girl that don't have a job. Where did you meet this girl at? First of all, that don't have no job. She a hanger on. She screwed you good because she's a hanger on or something like that. And then you married her. And usually they do investments that you understand. She just don't sit there and be around the house all the time. There's going to be something that she's going to do, build a business or something, but she ain't just going to be just laying around.
Thank you, Mr. Sammy. In the area we live in, South Carolina, the levels are not that much different.
And that's what I say. Some people will settle in. Yeah, I got that. I understand.
So when you all be using all these examples about these celebrities and all that, come on, let's keep it local.
But the thing about a celebrity is that's just somebody who more people know. That's only a celebrity. I mean, you have local celebrities, you have regional celebrities, and then you have international celebrities. So, I mean, the reason why a person would get the celebrity term if multiple people throughout the wherever region they in know them.
Yeah.
So that's why us. So if I sit here and try to give an example, like, hey, Veronica's, so and so, the people I'm talking about, but like, who are you talking about? So we step up to a level where we can use somebody
say Tara
we can
J.
relate to. Huh?
Say Tara J.
Tara J. But all I'm saying
Not
is
the
when
same.
we use a term like Kim K, yes, there are women out there that don't look like Kim Kardashian, but have similar characteristics. Then I'm gonna throw Kim K out there so y'all can. I'm trying to paint a picture here so y'all see what we talking about. That's why we use celebrities as
But
figures and stuff when we give
just don't
examples.
use celebrity money though, because y'all talking about millions, sometimes
Or
billions.
trust me, you got some millionaires. You got some millionaires in South Carolina too. Now, don't.
I was getting ready to say that to,
Yeah,
to
you
Mr.
do. But
Sammy.
I'm
Yes,
saying,
you do.
let's be. How many millions y'all know in South Carolina? I mean, I
Well,
know quite a few people that's banking,
well,
but I'm just saying.
the two richest people in South Carolina are two females. Number one and number two in South Carolina are females. So, I mean, we all know y'all should know who Darla Moore is. That's number two.
You talking about in black people
No,
or
we're
what?
talking about people. I said people.
People in general.
So what about that guy that owns
Well,
The
thank you, Mr.
richest person
Sammy.
in South Carolina is a woman.
wait, I'm just asking a question. Power Properties. What's that white guy that owns that?
The richest woman, the
I
two
don't know
richest
him.
people in South Carolina are
Oh, you
women.
mean South Carolina, the whole state of South Carolina. You're
Are
not talking
women.
about Florence.
I mean, Florence is in South Carolina.
Yeah, but South
The
Carolina is
state,
big.
the state of South
You
Carolina.
talking about the
I
state.
mean, the richest person probably in this area is probably what's that real estate guy name? The Finkleys, maybe, or the Beasleys, or the Jabaleys. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I
Or the
don't know.
Floyds, or the Bruces,
They say
or the
Anita
Clouds.
Zucker.
The
They say
Johnsons.
they said Anita Zucker is an American businesswoman. She is the wealthiest person to
But why we
reside in
going
the
down this
state of
road?
South Carolina.
But why? Let's
Yeah,
let's get this lady some
we
South
done
Carolina
gave her.
do have some millionaires, but not
Pack her
many.
bags and leave, or pack his bags and put them on the porch.
All right, so back to this letter because the lady's probably watching. We jumping all over the thing.
I just want to know, ma'am, did he send you a dick pic before he before y'all got together? I just need to know that. That's what I want to know, because that would answer so many questions. What made you think he stopped? But see, that's one thing about those online dating. It makes it easy for you to find someone, but it also makes it easy for someone to cheat. Because as soon as me and you get a relationship and we meet online, am I supposed to delete my little online dating profile? What am I supposed to do with that?
Well, once we become in a relationship, I expect for you to delete it.
Okay, but until that happens, I still have it up there, so people are still maybe commenting and sending me things, and I still need to entertain it until we become official.
Y'all know that once it lives on the internet, it lives forever, right?
I mean, we get that, but what I'm saying is that's just like a Facebook status. You know, I got single on there. Am I single? I'm not. But the thing is that it's still there. But until I get married, it's gonna say single.
Oh, so you wouldn't put in a relationship? I think that's going to change, sir. I'm sorry to tell you, but I really think that's getting ready to happen.
You just really stepped into that one there, buddy. Just stepped into it. Woo!
We may see that change in 2 weeks.
You better hope past asleep. Be
That's
quiet now.
Not getting ready to stay there, sir. Okay.
Oh, Lord. I knew that was coming. You better hope she sleep.
Ooh. Right, Cheryl. He talked too much.
There you go, Cheryl. Cheryl, you get that bell, girl.
Let's take a little break and let me tell y'all what is going down Friday, August 19th. And then we'll jump back to helping this lady out Friday, August 19th, for those of you who joined us late, we are having a Tangy Tea party. And I'm talking about a party where there's a dance floor. We're going to be dancing and just, mingling. And we want to see all y'all faces. All right. Leos, it's our time. Turn up. All Leos, come out. We're all going to celebrate together the Tangy Tea of Life party. Friday, August 19th. This is a Hawaiian luau. Come with your flowery shirts like the one Victor had behind him, flowery pants, whatever you want to represent. It's all about cool colors and just having a great time. With some of you, we still have not met face to face. So we want to see all of you there because we appreciate you all for supporting our show for so long. And I'm taking it back to where it all started. 2019, I kicked off the show January 2019 at the New Riders Motorcycle Club and Clubhouse. And that is where I'm taking it back for this big party that's going to be going down. So go ahead and get your luau outfits together because it is going down. And Victor made a big announcement that the best dressed female will receive $100.
Pastor gonna be in the building too.
So wait.
It's not. She can't participate.
So
damn it.
Victor just said he's gonna give $100 to the best dressed female.
Yes.
I'm giving $100 to the best dressed male because
y'all ain't gonna do that to the brothers.
Because y'all ain't gonna do that to the brothers. Then the brothers come in sneakers and blah blah blah. Nah, best dressed brother get $100 from brother.
Let me put
that's crazy. Yeah, I'm right.
I was waiting for you, brother.
Because I was like, what the hell? No,
well,
the brothers got to step too.
Well, you already know my money on Mr. Sammy. So he step everywhere he goes. So
okay.
We can't disqualify him, but I'm just saying, y'all fellas, if
y'all gotta step it up.
Up in there, if you think you just gonna walk up in there any kind of way, just know you got you. I'm just saying, I ain't never seen him not.
Mr. Sammy coming with the golden cup.
Long as he ain't got no Redskin stuff on, he be all right.
It's a little while. He's not. But yes, guys, come out. We want to see all of y'all faces. We want to have a great time. So come out Friday, August 19th. Mark your calendars. We're going to get it in. We're going to have a great time. So there you have it. Best dressed female, $100. Best dressed male, $100. I'm so excited. Yes. Woo! The clubhouse will be cooking for us that night. So, of course, it's not free. It's free to get in. It's free to get in. It's free to get in. Who doesn't like free? Come on now. Free to have a good time. So come on out. All right. Back to the letter.
I like that. Back to the letter. Station break. Back to the letter. Back to the letter.
But yeah, I don't know. But like I said at the beginning, stop searching for stuff because eventually it's going to come out and it's going to be the time when you're not expecting it. It's going to come out. So for all those liars out there that just think that they're getting away with things and lying about it, it's going to come out. So ladies, stop stressing yourself out going through his phone and all that. Like, I ain't got time. I don't have the energy to be searched. I ain't gonna say I never did it now, because I have done it, and I have found some stuff that I didn't really want to find out. But if you search for it, you're gonna find it. So that's my 2 cents on that. You search for it, you're gonna find it.
I'm gonna let Victor go clean up third. So I'll just say.
Oh, we don't find thoughts. Okay.
Yeah. So so if I've been in a relationship where I had to search for stuff, it doesn't feel good. And I've been in a longer term relationship where I didn't have to search for stuff. And it was a great feeling. It's a great feeling when you don't have to look over your shoulder and look at your person thing, or they bring me my phone, and you bring their phone ain't locked. I give it my phone ain't locked. That's such a great, that works. If you got to search for stuff, sister, then to see if he's telling the truth, and then you caught him in a lie, and then he's lying on top of that, what is that saying to you? You have self-value and self-worth. You can stop people from wiping their dirty feet on you as a carpet if you remove yourself from under their feet as a carpet. Stop it. Have some self-respect, self-dignity, and look at yourself as a queen. And if it's some good sex, that's understandable. But a lot of us got to wean ourselves from things that they maybe make us feel good, but they're not good for us. Maybe you understand? Okay. So, sister, I hate to say it, but I'm just going deaf content. This ain't for you.
You know what? But Victor, I'm sorry. Before you jump on yours, please don't forget what you're going to say. But when Fatine said that, that reminded me of what this pastor said, and I was listening to him his little bit on Instagram. He was saying we have got to learn how to live without those people that we once did not know.
Yeah.
Feel what I'm saying?
No.
We have got to learn to live without those people we once did not know. Like, say if you met someone 3 years ago, y'all kicked it off, you got in a relationship, everything was good. Now y'all not together. You got to learn that before those 3 years happened, you didn't know that person and you was living just fine. So we have got to learn how to live without the people we once did not know.
So that pastor sound like a complete fool. He does. That's the stupidest shit I heard in my damn life. That he need to be kicked in his smelly ass behind that stupid ass statement. Because understand, when a man gets married to a woman,
I can't stand him.
I mean, that's the truth. When a man gets married to a woman, and you talking about that was just fucking stupid. But anyway, so
you got to think on it, Victor.
I understand.
You was moving just fine without that person before.
So basically, what he's saying is, if I apply that to my life, other than my mother and my father, and everybody who's dead and gone now, I should just be, by myself. That's stupid as hell. But anyway, but I look further than what he's saying. So basically, coming back to what we were talking about, when it comes down to going through the phone, I'm not above it, because I feel like once I make that commitment to you and I say, this is what we are, I don't give a damn if you go through my phone, because I need to have enough respect for you, whether you see it, if it's in your face or if it's not. Whether if it's in my phone or at my job, it don't matter. I'm at Walmart, wherever. So I really feel like when you go through someone's phone, it's not really, it is a trust issue, but I need to also reassure you that, guess what? You don't have to go through my phone. But even if you do, there's nothing there. Mm-hmm. So I'm not no big avid of keeping these secrets or having no inappropriate relationships. But sometimes as men and sometimes as women, there could be something or some words exchanged that's questionable. You know what I'm saying? Now, a dick pic is something that we're not even talking about. Mm-hmm. But two people holding a conversation, it probably could be questionable. But if your partner feels like that, hey, this is something that you probably shouldn't be doing, if you respect that person and you want to continue building with them, you probably shouldn't do it. So I'm not above the going through the phone shit. That's just not something I feel as if I should do. But if I do it or ask you to see it, then you should accommodate my request. If you're honestly not doing anything, and vice versa.
Right.
So I'm not above it. And I get it. Some people say, well, it's my phone. But it's like, okay, well, what you hiding there? If we're together, if we're committed together and present ourselves as one, it shouldn't be no secrets.
That's true.
I want to say something real quick. Veronica, it's interesting. I understand where Victor's coming from, and I was kind of leaning with Victor, but this not opening a can of worms. I go back to what you just said about something. And I think what Victor was saying about what you said the pastor said, I can understand that. I think what we tend to do is we take metaphors and we apply them into our life if they fit for ourselves. So for Victor, he may feel, that's not good advice, blah, blah, blah. I had to think about something. I had to think about a vice I had. And I had to think back before I had that vice. And you're right. Before I had that vice, and then when I got that vice, what that vice did, it created something in me to continue to do that. But I realized that vice was no good. And once I put that vice down, you always, not to say use the word fighting, but you always go back to that point of the vice, of how it made you feel, and you struggle with that. But if you take it even further back before you went to that vice, and what you was doing, and if you were doing and thriving this, that, and the other, you can use that mentally as a motivating factor to use that to counter going back to the point of the vice. So again, people use metaphors for their own, and they use it as a motivating factor for themselves. I understand what Victor said, but applying what you just said, I can apply that, and it gives me an even extra thread of motivation when you are thinking back to that vice versus before that vice. So thank you for that.
Well, so you're welcome.
The biggest vice in a man's life is a woman, and vice versa. Because I looked up the definition of vice, and you got to also understand that we put y'all before we put ourselves a lot of times.
Vice is a habit.
Huh?
Vice is a habit.
It is. And y'all women will preach, put me first. But when you're saying that, you understand what you're asking for. You're asking me to put you before my hopes, my dreams, my kids, my accomplishments, my mother, my father, everything that I've strived for, or everything that I want in life. You want to be in front of that. But I've only known you for 2 years. So that's when I apply that to what your preacher said, or not yours, the preacher said. So understand, when we get in a relationship, a woman wants to be first way before we even acknowledge, or I can say acknowledge. A woman wants to be first, or will say that saying way before we even make that notion. Y'all want to be first as soon as we have sex. All of a sudden now, you want to be top priority. That shit is unrealistic.
No, not some of us. But we do want you to know that we need time.
You are important.
That we are important. Yeah.
But
not saying that it have to be first.
If you know, I've never met a woman who does not want to be first.
I just want you to know that I need to be recognized.
And I get that. I mean, we're not. So before the Christians jump on here, we're not talking spiritually, but we're talking about earthly. Women, every woman that's in a relationship wants to be first in her man's life. And you may be first, but you're not going to always be first. And I don't understand when a man say that. You can't be first 24 hours a day. You're just not.
So I get that.
I respect that. I get that.
And I think and I don't have a problem with a woman thinking a man should be first, putting her man first. But like you said, not 24/7, 24/7. So, it's other things and other responsibilities. But I do understand what priority is. You understand what I'm saying? And so I got it.
Mm-hmm. So, Mr. Sammy's final thought. You aren't putting him out, so suck it up and smile, because you love it more than you love yourself.
That's the damn facts. That's a damn fact. I mean, you have to think now, this woman put penis above her pride and above her self-respect. That's exactly what she did. This guy is more important than she is. She put a man before she put herself. And I always say this. I'm number one in my life. I can't take care of you if I don't take care of myself. So I can't put somebody in front of me. It's impossible. And you shouldn't put me in front of yourself.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. It might sound crazy and people say, oh, this shit and the other. But if you sick and I get up to go to work and you've been cooking me breakfast every morning, you gonna get your sick ass up and cook me some breakfast? Hell no, you're gonna lay in that bed, get you some rest. Put yourself first at all times in order for you to take care of this next person.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Good advice, Victor.
Oh no, continue. You keep your damn bell. He was stingy with it all night.
I've been giving bells out tonight. I even get Cheryl bells. Cheryl got a bell.
That was really good advice. And on that note, one more time, mark your calendars. Friday, August 19th, Tangy Tea of Life. We will be throwing a big party at the New Riders Motorcycle Clubhouse. That's located on 151 Hartsville Highway. Come out. We want to see all of your faces. It's going to be a Hawaiian luau. Come with your shirts. Keep using this example like the one Victor has behind him, the flower shirts, the flower dresses, the flower pants, whatever the case may be. It's a Hawaiian luau. We want you to come out, have fun.
And your grass skirts.
Your grass skirts.
Flower thongs.
Flower. For those of you who... Well, that was long.
I ain't never heard that before.
It's flower thongs. I hear that one before. I hear that one before. So okay.
Oh my gosh.
What time, Veronica? What time?
Friday, August 19th, 8 p.m. Come out. We're gonna party. We're gonna have a good time. Leos, come out and represent. All you Leos, come out. This is a free event. Come out and just have a great time. We want to see all of you there. Yes, we will. Lisa says, please make a flyer. Yes, I'm going to work on that tonight or definitely tomorrow. I'm gonna work on the flyer tonight though, because I want to get it out there so that everybody can be prepared for this event. So guys, it's going to be a great time. Best dressed female, $100. Best dressed male, $100. So come on out and have yourself a great time. We want to hang out with you guys. All right. August 19th. Yes. Come out and represent. Thank y'all so much for watching tonight. We appreciate each and every one of you every Tuesday night for watching the show and supporting us. Thank you, young lady, for the letter. We appreciate you. Hopefully we gave you some great advice tonight. We did our best. We hope that you make the smart decisions when it comes to this relationship or situationship, whatever you want to call it, that you're in. Like Victor say, love yourself, put yourself first. Tangy Tea of Life is being brought to you by Hip Hop Fitness with Veronica every Wednesday night, 7 p.m., Saturday mornings, 9 a.m. at the B.A. Gary Gym in Darlington. It's our cardio workout. Come get fit with us. We have so much fun. It's a judge-free zone. Just come burn sweat, burn calories, and have a great time. It's only $5 per class. Thomas said that he is ready now. Thomas, we definitely want to see you. I don't remember meeting you at the meet and greet. So hopefully you're going to show up, Mr. Sammy. I know you're going to show up. That's your birthday. We're going to celebrate. So come on out, guys. We want to see all of your faces there. August 19th. Mark your calendars. All right, Brother Fatine, all the way from WBLS radio station, New York. Thank you so much. Brother Victor, damn it, boy, White. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sitting in.
What score for team?
5-3, New York Mets, still up.
Yeah, because he's definitely been keeping up with that game.
And our sister Veronica, our host.
Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. We appreciate it. Miss Rosa want to borrow your shirt, Victor.
She needed what she needed for a tablecloth?
A dress.
Oh, a dress.
This shirt was given to me by my homeboy Marvin. Marvin got me this shirt. His uncle bought me this shirt.
Yeah. All
So
right.
all I'm gonna say is y'all realize, it will be we celebrating. This will also be a Tank and Tea party, but we celebrating, a couple people birthdays. That's also Leo's. So V birthday on the 10th, and then 9 days later we gonna have the Tank. Is it the 19th?
Yep.
Yes.
19.
And 9 days later we gonna have a little party. So yeah.
Yes. Please come on out. Come on out. I'm super excited. Super excited. All right, guys. Well, have a great night. Have a great rest of your week. An awesome weekend. We will check you guys out back here, God willing, next Tuesday at 8 o'clock. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for your support. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good night.
Buenas noches.